Hello everyone. Let us welcome to the new session here. In this today's session, we are going to learn about the water level measurement using the ultrasonic sensor and displaying the result on the web server here. Now let us start with the program. Here you can see the program. This is the program for the water level measurement using the ultrasonic sensor. This is the Wi-Fi's name and the password here. And the ultrasonic sensor's trigger pin, it is given to the D4 here connected, and echo pin is connected to the D6 here. Now let us analyze the program here. Now this is the program. This code creates the web-based water level monitor using the ESP8266 microcontroller. The water level is measured using an ultrasonic sensor and the results are displayed on the web page here. Now in this particular program, the libraries used are ESP8266 Wi-Fi.h. This particular library, it handles the connection to the Wi-Fi. Next one is the Wi-Fi client.h. This manages the client server communication. Next one is the ESP8266 Webserver.h. Sets up a web server on the ESP8266. Now these are the libraries used here. Now let us consider the global variables here. That is ESP8266 web server, that is server 80. This creates a web server object on the port 80. Next is the character SSID and the character PSS. This stores the Wi-Fi network name here and the password. This SSID stores the Wi-Fi network name and the particular character PSS, it will be the password here. Next is the integer, that is the trigger, and the echo here represents the pins connected to the ultrasonic sensor for triggering and receiving the pulse here. Next is the double level, distance, and the time 1. These are the variables to store the water level and the calculated distance and the time it takes for the ultrasonic pulse to return. Two-way journey is time here. Now these are the variables here. Next, the function, setup function here. That is pin mode. Trigger is set as the output pin and pin mode echo is the input pin. These will configure the trigger pin as an output and the echo pin as an input to interact with the ultrasonic sensor here. Next is the Wi-Fi connection. That is Wi-Fi.begin SSID and PSS. This initiates the connection to the specific Wi-Fi network. A while loop checks the connection status and waits until the ESP8266 is connected to the network here. The IP address of the ESP8266 is printed to the serial monitor here. Next is the web server course here. That is the root URL. This is defined to serve the HTML page displaying the current water level. Server.on, this specifies the action when the root URL is accessed. It refreshes the every 3 seconds using the meta tag here. Next is the server.send 200 text HTML page, sends the HTML page to the client here. Next is the loop function here, fourth one. The ultrasonic sensor measures the water level. That is first one, the trigger the ultrasonic sensor. Distal right trigger is low and the distal right trigger is high. This particular sends the pulse and the echo pulse is returned here. Therefore, the pulse is in the echo, it is high. Measures the time taken for the pulse journey, that is two-way journey here. If you consider here, the pulse is radiated from the transmitter. It will strike the object here and returns back. This two-way journey from transmitter to the object and the object to the receiver, that is measured here, that particular time. Next, for the distance measurement here, distance is given by time into 0.034 divided by 2. This converts the time into distance. Whatever the time is, two-way journey time is measured, that is converted into distance here. And the particular 0.034, this is the speed of the sound here, centimeter per microsecond. Therefore, to convert that particular time into distance, this is the conversion factor here. Now, to calculate the water level here, the water level is given by the 20 minus the distance here. If you give whatever the distance we have measured here using that time duration, if you deduct that the distance from the 20, the remaining will be the water level here, because here we are assuming the height of the tank as the 20 here. Since height of the tank as the 20, for example, if you observe here the tank height is 20 here. Okay. Now this is the water level, means how we are getting this one. Whenever the ultrasonic that sensor is placed here, it will send the signals here. It will strike this particular height and it will goes back. Return echo signal is returned here. Therefore, this journey from here to here and here to here, that is time is noted, and this distance is calculated. This particular distance. But what we want this distance here, height of the water here, this height. Now, how to calculate this height here? If you deduct, this is the total height 20. 20 minus this portion means you will get this one. Therefore, the height of the water is tank is the total height of the tank minus the distance measured by the ultrasonic signal here. If you deduct from 20 minus this distance measured, means the remaining is the height of the water tank here. Therefore, according to this logic here, the particular equation goes here, that is level is equal to 20 minus the distance. Therefore, you deduct from the 20 the distance measured is, you will get the height of the tank here, water level here. Therefore, next one is the server dot handle client. This will handle the incoming client request, ensuring the web server remains active here. Therefore, the water level is displayed on the serial monitor and the web page. The web page automatically refreshes the every 3 seconds to update the water level in real time here. Now this is the working of the program here. Now for the connections here, this is the ultrasonic sensor here. This is the VCC pin and this is the ground pin here. This one is the trigger and this is the echo pin. Now according to our program, here VCC is connected to 3.3 volt here. Ground is connected to ground. Next, particular trigger is connected to, if you observe the particular program here. In this program, that is, this is the trigger here, correct? Here you can observe here, the trigger is connected to D4 and the echo is connected to D6 here. Therefore, here the trigger is connected to D4 and here the trigger pin is connected to pin number D4 here. D4 and the echo is connected to the pin number D6 here. This is the D6. Now this is the connection what we required. To this particular node MCU, this ultrasonic sensor is connected. After the connection, connect this node MCU to the computer or the laptop. Now enter the program. After entering the program, now upload the program here to the board. Here upload it. Now the program is getting uploaded. You can see here. Now you can see the program is uploading. Now the uploading is completed here. Just open the serial monitor. Here you can observe the water level here. It is showing. Now we have to copy this IP address. For this, first stop the auto scroll here. Now you can see the IP address. Copy this IP address. Control C. Copy it and paste on the website here. Enter. Now you can see the water level is indicating here. Simultaneously you can observe here. This is the in the serial monitor and this is at the web server here. Now if you change the water level distance here, the value will changes. Now it is showing depending on the distance here, the values are changing here. Now we can observe the output here. Here this is the connection here. Now this is the ultrasonic sensor. Now when the object is close to the ultrasonic sensor here, this is the water level because water level is high here. Now as we move the object far from the ultrasonic sensor here, away from the ultrasonic sensor, you can observe the readings. The values are here reducing. That is the water level is reducing here. Now you can observe this one. As in the on the serial monitor changes, simultaneously on the web server also it is the value is changing. Now we are shifting the object still above here. Therefore, still the values are reducing here. You can see here. Here it first it will changes and afterwards it is displayed on the web server here. Now this is the measurement of the water level using the ultrasonic sensor here. Thank you.